Newsom says California will pay off unpaid rent accrued during coronavirus pandemic. Fox News story. California pull off all the past due rent accumulated by residents during the coronavirus pandemic. The move would fulfill a promise to help landlords break even while giving renters a clean slate. According to reports this week, the state has about $5.2 billion from federal aid packages approved by Congress to pay out people's rents, which could be enough to cover, said Jason Elliott, senior counselor to Newsom on housing and homelessness. What's unclear is whether California will continue to ban evictions for unpaid rent beyond June 30th, the date California's evictions moratorium is set to expire.
Well,
Danielle.
Nationally, actually, it looks like the Biden administration is going to push it to July the 31st because our...
Nationally.
Nationally.
Which means they're going to probably extend as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and why are they extending it? Because our bureaucrats that spend all this money on their credit card...
Get that credit card away from Newsom.
They couldn't distribute the $47 billion in rent relief quickly enough. So they need another month to get the money to the people. These are our bureaucrats. So...
Any chance you're moving to California?
Hell no. But wait. Wasn't there a recall? Wasn't
California?
Google Newsom recall.
Well, that went down.
This chair.
To face recall.
Well, we had Major Williams on here. We know what's going on there.
California
When is that? That's in November
face
again?
Recall election.
No,
this
that was
is yesterday. Keep going up.
This is
California
yesterday.
Governor Newsom will face recall election, just making the second time in state history that special election will be held. Recall state governor. State officials confirmed Wednesday that a recall election will proceed after just 43 people withdrew their signatures from petitions to recall. While only 43 during the 30-day window required by state law. As a result, California Department of Finance will now begin estimating the cost of recall, including cost of holding as a special election as part of its next regularly scheduled election, which will then be submitted to the governor, the lieutenant governor, secretary of state, and the chairperson of the Joint Legislative Budget Committee by August 5th, according to a letter outlining the process. Okay, wow, interesting. The finance purposes, CNN, the recall will cost $215.2 million, a date that has not yet been set. Huh.
But
this is actually happening.
This is what happens in states that close outdoor dining. This is what happens.
But he has to be able to go to French Laundry, though. He's got to be able to go to the restaurant. You can't stop him from going there. Yeah.
So bring it back to this.
And that's a fact.
Unpaid rent. So
that's a fact.
All these people.
It's not a conspiracy theory. That's a fact.
Fact.
So all these people are essentially who have not been paying rent. They have not the opportunity to work. Their business has been closed. Small businesses have been closed.
48% of U.S. landlords are small businesses. They're not all big companies. 48% of landlords. Mom and pop. I own a few rental properties.
They're not Blackstone. They're not BlackRock.
It's my retirement income. Blah blah blah. And they've just
so they haven't been paying their rent for a year. They're off the hook. Free lunch. All these renters, and then the government's going to reimburse these small businesses, the landlords.
Well, I mean, all the landlords. So some of them will be big. Yeah. Don't push the Blackstone button. Those. Ugh.
So who's the big winner in this? The people that just got free rent for the last year and a half?
Of course.
They're the big winner.
And,
yeah.
I mean, stories are proliferating about people gaming the system. Huge surprise.
Who getting free rent? The non-workers, the people that are not working.
Maybe they were working. Maybe they were not working. I don't know.
Oh, that's not how this thing works.
Oh, wait. Okay, there's a little bit of math here, right?
Yeah.
$300 a week in supplemental unemployment benefits, right?
Yeah.
So. $1,200
supplemental.
A month.
That's on top of what your state was giving you.
Yeah. Yes. So, but $1,200 a month, give or take. The average rent in America is $1,600.
Mm-hmm.
So your stimulus, your benefit from the government, was way bigger than what you were getting for sitting on your ass and not working. Way bigger. Think about that.
Say those numbers again. Your stimulus was bigger.
Average rent nationwide, $1,600.
Yeah.
That extra $300 a week, $1,200. The rental thing was a bigger stimulus package.
Do you understand what that means?
Yeah, 100%, because your rent is
$1,600.
Yes.
So the other one is $1,200. So $1,600, you're not paying the rent. So you got another $1,200.
Times 18 months
Essentially,
is the deal. It wasn't a one-time thing.
Bucks.
Exactly.
It's $2,800, right?
Yeah,
Every month.
And by the way, the lifts are coming quicker because the gig workers are pouring back into the economy.
Let me ask you a question. You said who paid the price? Let me take a different angle on this, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. So check this out. So during bad times, desperation, okay? When a person's desperate, you got two different types of people. The guy that's a worker who's always wanting to work and improve, is he going to work during bad times? Let me ask the question one more time. Hear me out, Kai, Adam, pay attention to what I'm saying. Hear me out what I'm saying. During good times, during bad times, good times, great times. The guy that's constantly a worker, a hustler, creative, innovative, wants to constantly improve whatever his situation is, does he do that during bad times?
Yes.
Does he do it during good times?
Yes.
Does he do it during great times?
I would assume
Yes.
so, yes.
Now watch this. The guy that's always trying to find a way, a shortcut to avoid work, doesn't want to watch. If you give him the easy way out, he's always going to take it.
Yep.
Does he work during bad times?
Hell no.
No, he'll take the
Does
free
he
lunch,
work
he'll take
during good times?
Maybe.
Does he work during great times?
It's all one big question
The
mark.
point is, if you allow him to not work and take a shortcut to kick back, he will always take it. And if you allow the worker, the innovative, the creative guy to work, he will always take that option
What
as well.
percentage of America is the first person versus the second person?
We're gonna find out, aren't we?
Which is why during the pandemic, the rich got so much richer and the poor got poorer. Very simple. Not because of the shutdown or any of that stuff. It's because during COVID, when I did a video a year ago. I said, let me put it to you. This is what's going to happen right now. There's going to be those during COVID that are going to get destroyed, and it's the majority. They're going to get destroyed, okay? Because they're going to be like, oh, it's not my fault. Oh, I can't believe what happened. Oh, I can't believe this. Then there's going to be the people in the middle that nothing changes, which means they stay the same. They just survive. They're like, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. It's just surviving for the rest of their life. All they do is, as long as they survive, they're good. Then there's the folks that are going to be like, dude, are you flipping kidding me? I'm going to go light it up right now. And they did. Not a little bit, a lot of it. Look what happened. Microsoft is officially a $2 trillion company now, right?
Yep.
A lot of wealth was made the last 12 months. So when you ask the question, who paid the price? Who won here? And we say, oh, the people that got the stimulus and the rent and all that stuff, they didn't win. They lost because their habits just officially got even worse. And it's officially in the next 12 months, their habits are going to be, what is that one thing you put that? Magnified. It's going to be magnified in ways that we've never seen before.
We will see. We're up to.
Unfortunately.
We're back up to 580,000 homeless in America. It's a tragedy. It's been rising since 2017. So we're going to see homelessness rise. And we're going to see people who lose everything, who don't want to work, get really mad.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.